Well, hello, Bob Dandry here, and welcome back to Shadows of Doubt in the city of Alexandria. So last episode we managed to solve a crime involving an enforcer actually being a murderer, which was a bit of a shock to me. I didn't think the game would actually have that, but you know, I think it's pretty cool that literally anyone can be a murderer, so very, very cool. And yeah, we're hopefully going to get to solve some more crime today. Now, one thing I think I do want to improve on is not paying everyone to go into their apartments, which is what I was doing pretty much the entire episode last week. Is just literally like, I'm suspicious of someone, so I'm just going to go to their apartment and pay them to enter, regardless of how much they're asking, which was probably a little bit silly in hindsight. But so we're going to, I think, work on not doing that. I did have a comment from Gaming Tonight as well that I was doing a poor job taking fingerprints, and yes, we will in this episode attempt to be a bit more diligent in taking fingerprints, you know, and that's going to help us to eliminate suspects, things like that. So I think that is definitely a good idea, and we'll definitely be more on the lookout both when we're fingerprinting crime scenes and also asking potential suspects or witnesses for their fingerprints as well. Oh, we've got a murder, 903 McAfee House. That enforcer is not particularly interested in finding out what's going to happen, but we are going to jet ourselves over to City Hall. We'll pick up the case file and we will be on our way. And yes, someone actually is interested in investigating it, it appears. Alrighty, so we are on the 9th floor of McAfee House. It looks like the enforcers are still in there investigating, trying to work out what's happened. We'll leave them to do the start of their work, and we might take the opportunity to have a chat. In fact, we actually beat them there, it looks like. But we will have a chat to some of the neighbors and see if they have any initial things that they might have seen or picked up, and then we might as well see if we have anything on our security camera as well to assist us. Noticing a little bit of flickering. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. Looks like it's wigging out a little bit, to be honest, the lighting. Which is interesting. I don't think I'd seen that before, but let's have a chat to this unknown citizen and see if they are going to help us out with any info. So they're not going to give us their name, but they potentially have seen something suspicious. So that might be a good thing to start us off with here. So someone had long black hair, saw them at the crime scene around about 12:15 a.m. and they're not telling us. I guess that's given us some info. That's good. And we will just knock the doors and canvass. I guess if anyone else has seen anything. Hello there. What's your name? No, mind your own business. Fair enough. Have you seen anything unusual? So did see someone suspicious. Long black hair again. And they saw them at the landing around about 12:30, so potentially they were on their way out and they looked angry. Okay, thank you for your time. That's very useful. Hello, enforcer. You are obviously keeping a close eye there, so we need to be careful when we go in. What about 902? We also have someone there as well. Long black hair again. Saw them today at the landing around about 12:30, so once again you've potentially seen them on their way out. They looked mad about something. Okay, so this is all very helpful. They're not telling us. I guess they might know a little bit more, but they're just playing it cool. We should be able to sneak in here, I think, without being noticed by the enforcer, so we will do that and close the door. And yeah, let's have a look around and see potentially what we might be able to see. And we have a body over there, and I don't know what's happening there, but we do have some bloody footprints, which might be useful. And it looks like potentially they've looked through their belongings as well. That's interesting. And we have a lot of blood splatter there. So, ooh, this might be a little bit gruesome. Something wit? I'm not sure I understand, to be honest. And we've got blood splatter over here as well. Got a shotgun on the floor. Interesting. Could this potentially be a murder weapon? And we've got a cartridge as well. So, yes, potentially there's been some sort of a struggle here. I don't know if the blood splatter is consistent with this being one person shot here, if I'm honest. But let's have a look through. First of all, let's get this body examined. And yeah, we can go from there and see if there's anything else we could potentially have any interest in. Didn't have what it takes. Cut to the chase. They must be worthy. So this could be our killer's calling card here. Let's examine the body first, but then, yeah, we'll be very interested to take some prints from that business card and see potentially, you know, if that might point us in the right direction. And yes, they have wound from a buckshot, so that shotgun could well be our murder weapon. And it appears they were shot to death by a shotgun between 11:15 and 12:30. From our evidence from the neighbours, it probably appears it was more like 12:15 and they were leaving at 12:30. So that's good to know. And that's all we really have. So I might take some prints. And at this stage, we have a unknown victim here. Let's see if we get some prints off this business card. We have type BL prints. That is, if I'm not mistaken, that is actually our victim's prints. So that's interesting. Now, is this our victim? Yes, it is. Okay. It is Jorge Villanueva, if I pronounce that correctly. If not, I do apologize. And I'm very keen to examine this shotgun. And let's put that straight away on our board because that would appear to be our murder weapon. And let's see if we can get any prints off it as well. This is interesting. It is our victim's prints on this. So has this been a struggle between potentially two different people? I'm a bit confused. So we have type BM prints. They could potentially be the partner of our victim because it does appear that two people live here. And we have his work ID. He works at Umber Corporation. Okay. I'm just very intrigued by the fact that this guy's fingerprints are all over everything. It seems a bit odd. So there potentially has been a shootout here, and we might even have a wounded suspect as well, who has taken a shot as well. We've got some holes as well, so definitely shots have been fired in this direction. That is useful. And do we have any other bullet holes? Yes, we've got more buckshot on the floor. And we have size 11 bloody footprints here as well. Does Jorge have size 11 shoes? No, he has size 13. So these could be our killers, or it could just be our enforcers didn't do a good job. And yes, we do have bullet holes in this other wall here. So potentially there's been a bit of a shootout here. and we don't have a computer in here. Okay, so that's interesting. But hey, I guess that's one less thing we need to be examining. I think we've got what we need right now. What we might do is see if we can get some footage and see if we can spot anyone. Hi. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, so I think the security room in these buildings tends to be on about the 5th floor or so, so we might head down there and see if we've got anything of use. Anyway, let's see if we've got any usable surveillance footage that might help us out. Oh, what? Do we not have 9th floor? You're kidding, right? Oh. Wow, okay. Well, we might have a view from up here, potentially. It's fine. No, it doesn't look like we've got anything interesting there. What if we head to the main lobby? I'll tell you what, let's print this off. This may be relevant. Not sure if it is or not, but it might help us out. Simple as that. Would you say this person has long black hair? I don't know if you would actually say that necessarily. Let's see if we can locate them on any other footage though. We'll print that one off. Just pop that in the old pocket. And we might head up to maybe level 8 and see if we can see anyone coming down. And no one is flagged on that footage at all. Right, we're going to head back up armed with the picture of the woman with black hair. I wouldn't really call it long black hair, so I don't know if it's related. But we're going to have a chat to everyone and see what they think. Hello there. Do you know this person? Okay, saw them somewhere around Yamazaki Terrace, so probably not the person we're looking for. What about this person? And they've seen them as well. Okay, we might just ask everyone else, but it appears like these may be not the people we're looking for. No, it looks like these are not the people we're looking for. Okay, what we might do is we might head to our victim's workplace and see if there is anything that might help us out in the workplace potentially. I went to level 9 instead of the ground floor. Alright, so we are in Umber Corporation. That person is struggling to sit properly. I do notice that you do have long black hair though. That is interesting. Is this relevant? Let's just inspect all these photos and see. That's also interesting. So it's our receptionist. We might just keep that one in the back pocket. Get to know everyone who works here. Okay, let's have a chat. They look like they're not wanting to be cooperative. But that's cool. No, okay, they don't want to really talk to us, do they? No, they are 100% not keen on any of this. Is this their password written down? I can see through their butt. No. Wonder if we can use this computer while they're using it. Sure can. You're at 1101 Juarez Center and your passcode is 1920. I feel like this is absolutely cheesing it to be doing this. But hey, it is what it is. Is there anything else we can learn? Okay, so that's interesting. So Jorge said there was an interview with head office organized for Tuesday. And she's also a little bit disgruntled that she... Whoa, what is happening? Okay, I don't know what that was. She had put in a travel approval or an annual leave request, I guess. But was disgruntled that it was only for 1 day. So that, I think that is actually interesting, and that's something that may point to motive. But I'll tell you what, let's take a photo back to McAfee House and see if the residents recognize her as potentially the person who was at the apartment. Hey, sorry, it's me again. I just got another photo to sell. No, okay. They're like, I'm fed up with looking at your photos. I'm not helping you anymore. Fair enough. Let's go to 901 and see if they will help us out. Oh, hi. What? Why won't anyone help me now? Okay, let's try 904 then. What about you, good sir? Will you help me? Of course you're not going to help me. What am I saying? Hi there. Do you know this? No, hang on. That wasn't who I wanted to show you. Sorry. I'm hoping you'll give me another go. Do you know... Hang on. Hang on. 2 secs. I need to... need to do this, don't I? Needs to be the actual person. What is happening? Why don't we have a picture of them? But we know what they look like because we've got this photo. Oh, okay. This is all being a bit weird. I'll tell you what, we might get rid of this one then. And we will attach you instead. This is all... Oh, hang on. How is that connected? I'm confused. I've done some weird stuff here. But let's try. I saw them somewhere around Juarez Center. Okay. Interesting. So they're not fingering them as the person who was acting suspicious at this apartment. I guess that was probably maybe a bit too good to be true to have someone sort of right there ready to go as our suspect. But that's cool. Also, I doubt she had size 11 shoes either. It's probably something as well. No. But hey, we'll keep on looking. We'll keep on looking. Oh, we've got another murder. 502 Bianchi Towers. Let us get over there and see what we can learn. Looks like the enforcers have just forced entry there, so cool. We will keep that in mind, leave them to do their work a little bit, and maybe have a chat to the downstairs neighbours, see if they heard or saw anything unusual that might point us in the right direction. And we might need to potentially sneak into a vent to get into the apartment. Hello there, sir. What is your name? No. As usual. And they potentially have seen something that is helpful. Long black hair. Okay, so yes, this is our suspect. And saw them on the 5th floor landing. I don't know if you saw them from down here unless you were up there and up to something. I don't know. Cool. That is very helpful, good sir. Thank you so much. All right, so you have done your little look in here. They are dead literally just by the door. And we need to work out a way in here without getting your attention. Can we close this door? Will you get pissed if we do that? No, we'll just close it, mate. Just helping you out. And we might like sneak into a vent or something, yeah? If we get out here, we are in 502 now. Okay. That's helpful. But we can't really get out. That is not helpful. That's rather okay. We're out. So we're going to have to be very quiet. We don't have a lot of distance between us and the enforcer outside. So yeah, definitely going to want to be doing this. Didn't have what it takes. Cut to the chase. They must be worthy. That is the same calling card that was left at the previous crime scene. I cannot read that at all, but it definitely says wit again. So there's that. Let us inspect this body. We have Dario Sawa. They work at Umber Corporation as well. Interesting. Very interesting. They were killed by a shotgun. We probably guessed that as well. And they died somewhere in the last 2 hours or so. Okay. Interesting. And it looks like they didn't put up a fight. And we do have buckshot holes in the wall. And let's just see if we can get any prints off anything here. We've got type B and prints. Are they our victim Dario's prints? Potentially. Well, I'm just going to check this again. No. Okay, so the prints on that calling card do not belong to our victim. So that is very interesting, and that could be something useful. Doesn't look like we've got any footprints here. Oh, hang on, we've got size 7 footprints now, which is consistent with Alexandria. I am really intrigued, to be completely honest. We've got BP prints here, which obviously are probably going to belong to the other occupant of this place. Safe's been cleaned out. I'll take a hairpin. So now that we've got a print of our killer, I am keen to go back and see if we can get some prints off Alexandra's photo. We probably should have done that to start with, shouldn't we? Or at least try to get something from her. Let's actually have a look. No, we don't have prints for her yet. But the shoe size fits here. And the long black hair fits as well. Let's have a chat to the neighbor downstairs and see if they recognize her based off that. I was not in there. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, it's me again. Just wondering. How about for $50? Okay, I'm not going to keep going on with this. We could try the next floor down, see if they potentially recognize. No, they are not here. Or we could try and find where the security room is. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Because it would be really helpful, wouldn't it? We might just canvass the rest of the residents on the way down, and yeah, if not, we might see if we can get prints off Alexandra's photo at her workplace. Hello, will you tell me anything? You're not going to tell me your name, but will you tell me if you saw something unusual? And yes, they saw someone suspicious, so we might follow that up with the photo and see if they are going to tell us that that was indeed the suspicious person they see. How did you see someone 3 floors up? That doesn't make sense to me. But they were mad. Okay. Let's see. Have you seen this person? No, they are, once again, they're not connecting the dots there as this being the same person they saw. So I don't know if that's just the game doesn't make that connection, or if it's genuinely not the connection that we think it is. I'm not 100% sure. Hello there. I'm very suspicious. Oh shit, hang on. Oh, what? God damn it. So I guess they're closed for the day. We might head over to the clinic and see if we can get patched up, and then we might have to wait till tomorrow, and hopefully we can get in and solve the case without someone else dying. I need treatment. Can somebody please treat me? No, I can't be treated. I guess I need to head to the pharmacy. Oh, we've got a vending machine. Okay, cool. Which apparently you just eat. What is the crossed band-aids mean? Does that mean I'm in pain or something? Maybe. We might eat some of this and see if that solves it. Yes, it does. Okay, so it's the next morning. We are going to head back to the Wire Center office of Umber Corporation and see if there's there's a match on those fingerprints to Alexandria. Oh man, I was waiting for the office to open for the day, and we've had another crime reported. 803 Ridley Projects. What we might do actually is head by the stairs and see if we happen to pass by Alexandra on her way to work. There's some people worried, as you would be, I guess. But we might follow the ambulances here. Why don't we see if we can stop by the security room first, give the enforcers some time to have a look around, do what they need to do, and then we will head on to the crime scene itself. We should be able to pick this open. Knock on the door first. No, there's no one in there. All right, let's get this open and see if we have any footage. And we're just going to look for anyone with long black hair in the sort of last couple of hours and take photos or take prints of them. And we do, excellent, have, or is it, 803, wasn't it? Just confirm that. Yeah, okay, so we've got a good view here, that's good. So we might bring this all the way forward to sort of right now or as far into the future as I can, and let's just see who we pick up. So interestingly, I'm not seeing anything here at all. Okay, we've got one more camera. Let's just do the same bit of a look. Yeah, we don't have anyone. That is bizarre. Let me just recheck again. It's taking photos everywhere. I think these two here, though, are potentially good shouts. We might just pull those ones out and we can show those to our residents and see if they are aware of anything. It looks like you are done your investigations. So we will just head inside, make ourselves at home. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't read any of the notes on this. But let's have a look and see. Didn't have what it takes. Cut to the chase. They must be worthy. As always, get some prints off this. BQ prints, different prints Then we're on the last one, which is interesting. Who do we have here? Imogen Wills. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to examine that. Umber Corporation as well. So there is definitely something to do with the workplace. So we might potentially head down and see if we can compare the photos of our employees to the suspicious persons we've potentially spotted and see. So Imogen Mills, QA technician, and bullet wound from a shotgun, and they've died actually quite a while away, which is interesting in itself, I think. We'll take Imogen's prints as well. And what are her prints? We've already searched her. Have we? Yeah, we did. Yeah. Carry on. So, okay, so those are her prints on this calling card. It looks like potentially someone's gone through the drawers, but I'm not picking up any interesting prints here. But it's interesting we've got blood splatter over here as well. That is a bit weird. What does this note say? No, it's a roster and BR. So we're pretty much sure this is probably Max Ingram's fingerprints here, these BRs. Because I guess he's put his own roster on the clipboard there. So yeah, nothing much of use to us. So yeah, we might continue on what we were going to do anyway. Head on over to Juarez Center and have a chat to Alexandria again and see if she has anything she wants to say, anything she wants to potentially let us know about. But first, I do want to have a chat to some of the neighbors and see if they have noticed anything, and if they can potentially point out the two suspicious persons we've picked up from the footage as the person they've seen, if they did see anyone. Hello there. Jazara Kamga. And they haven't seen anything unusual. Okay, move on to the next door. Hello there. You are drinking, so who knows if you're going to provide us anything decent. But they are saying they did see someone suspicious. Okay, so we're looking at probably long black hair, indeed. And saw them at 8:03. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Give them a few photos to look at if they're happy to. Okay, you've seen them somewhere around Ridley Projects. Fair enough. They possibly live here. You? Okay. So once again, doesn't seem like they are the person we're looking at here. And possibly not Alexandra either. And we'll just give this one as well. No. So, okay. Not helpful, unfortunately. So let's head on over to Juarez Center and see if we can get some prints off these photos, which we probably should have collected them anyway at the start, or when we were first over there, but we didn't. So tough luck, I guess. And Umber Corporation is still not open. Where are you, Alexandra? It's almost as though you've been busy doing something else. So it's interesting. It is now, what time is it? 11:46. And Umber's offices are still closed. That is very, very interesting. And it probably points towards something having gone wrong, doesn't it? I suppose if 3 of your employees have been murdered, you're probably going to take the day off, aren't you? We might have to see if we can go and chat to Alexandra if she's upstairs, and see if we can get a prints that way, or maybe convince her to let us into her apartment as well. I know I said I wasn't going to pay people, but we might just have to give it a go and see if, you know, I think this is a pretty important one, though I suppose if you were guilty of a crime, you probably wouldn't just let someone into your apartment to examine it and look around. But let's see what happens, I guess. Hello. You are Alexandria. You are drunk. Can I come in and have a look around? No, you are not going to. You look very angry. You will look somewhat pissed. So we might just see if we can come in anyway and yeah, have a look around the place. So for $400, she will let us in. Okay. So let us see if there is anything here. Hello, you are a doctor. Interesting. Safe. What do we have? Alexandra's combination? I think we do, don't we? 1920. Not her safe. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get some prints. BS. Those do not match the prints on our calling card that we did see. So interesting, interesting. Any other prints around here? BTs. So these are new prints we've not seen before. So we might have paid a lot of money to be barking up the wrong tree here. You have a frickin' sword. That is odd. I just don't know why no one's here. This is really bad because we were relying on getting in there to have a look and see if we've got any matches on our sus people or on the fingerprint we pulled from our second crime scene. So that's really not great. Do we have any potential fingerprints we can get from here? Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. We've had a murder reported, so she is still in there. She's clear. But we've got 4 murders now, and we are no closer to catching our suspects now than we were when when the first one was reported. So that is not good. It means we are doing a pretty poor job solving this crime. But let's make our way down there. There's a lot of enforcers in this building, I'm noticing. And see if, yeah, there's anything interesting there that might help us. Okay, here we are, 502. We have our enforcer looking very dutifully on. So we might need to sneak in through a vent again with this one because it doesn't look like they're going to go anywhere. So we might close the door, just give ourselves some cover and find a vent we can potentially use. All right, I think this should put us in the apartment. Yeah, it does. 502 Powers Heights. So hopefully there is an exit somewhere we can get out here. We've got a floor, or I don't know, whatever you call it. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. And it looks like this is where it all went down as well. Okay. Cool. We've got a business card. Didn't have what it takes. Cut to the chase. They must be worthy once again. And what do we know about this person? Emiliano Muniz. They work at Umber Corporation as well. I wonder if Alexandra, if she isn't our killer, if she's staying home because she doesn't want to be murdered. Or who knows, maybe she's next. We got a shotgun wound. Okay. EN. Those are the same prints we found 2 crimes ago. Okay. And I just want to take these prints as well. Make sure that it is not a false positive. No. So BN, yes, is our killer's prince. We've once again confirmed that. Oh, hang on. Someone's coming in. Okay. We might be on here. They have turned off the alarm system. That is good. They are maybe unlocking the door or something like that. Hello, can I come in? Yeah, cool. Okay. Let me just take fingerprints of all your photos on the wall here and see if anyone matches up with... Or we might just even just search all of your people. That's Imogen Mills, one of our victims. Jorge, another one of our victims. BU Prince. Dario Sauer is another one of our victims. And Boswell, who just came in. It's really annoying that we've got to get up here. Emiliano Muniz is another one of our victims, right? We just got the one left, don't we? Everyone else is accounted for, right? We can't get a print off that one. And that's Alexandra's. That is damn convenient that she's put her computer in front of her photo. But I think we should be able to get her fingerprints off her profile, right? Which potentially she might have even left prints here. BU. That was Jure's print. So let's go. Print that off. ES. No. This is not the work of Alexandra. Ah. We've got everyone's prints, don't we? So who is just killing everyone that works at this company? EN. And Boswell? You don't have long hair? What? Where is Anne? Where is she? Okay, we've returned to the office. I've just knocked on the security room door and someone is in there or in here somewhere. So is that going to be Anne? It is. Anne, I'm sorry, but I need you to come with me. So we will get you handcuffed. And let's search you as well. Oh, you're carrying shotgun shells. Here we go. This is our murder weapon. Caught in the act, Anne. So you do not have long hair. So I don't know if that's a bug, that's the description that we got, but that's it. We've solved the crime. There we go. Anne Boswell, the director of this company, just murdering her employees. Like, why the hell not, I guess. All right, time to fill out our case file. So we will need to get Anne added on here. Anne Boswell is our murderer. I think let's try and get her fingerprints as well. Let's have a look. Maybe if we go BN? No. The business card. This one has got fingerprints on the business card. Okay. All right, let's fill it out now then. So we have Anne Boswell is our killer. She is arrested. Our evidence will be this fingerprint at the crime scene. She lives at 902 Legrand Center, which we'll just need to add in. I forgot to do that one. And we have located the murder weapon as well. Where did we put that one? This one. Okay, so there we go. This should be a good reward for us, especially if that's worked now that we have fingerprints that potentially put her at the crime scene. So I'm hoping we can get 5 out of 5 for this one. Let's see. Yes, we got 5 out of 5. Excellent. So that ended up being a good job done. It took a long time to get there. 4 murders. That is quite unfortunate. Well, what a journey it's been this episode. That took a long time to solve. We were on the case of Alexandria for quite a long time. Obviously, it turned out that she was not our killer. I guess a bit of a bug there that victims or that witnesses were repeatedly telling us that our suspect potentially had long black hair, but our killer in the end had short black hair. So I've reported that bug. In any case, I guess it does go to the fact that sometimes witnesses can be unpredictable or unreliable, I should say. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you get a ding to your device the next time I post a video. You can find links to all my social media in the description, so please jump on there, like, follow, subscribe. Big shout out to my Founders Club patrons, Caleb and Isaiah. Thank you so much to the two of you for helping to make this content possible. But until next time, I'm Bob Dendry. This is Shadows of Doubt. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.